What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, or to the channel, whichever the case may be. Today I am doing my first try at a dry pour. So I've been seeing online, easier ways to do slabs and stuff like that. I've got a step right here, and for a long time I was just using some pallets and stuff, but those don't last very long, so I wanted something that lasts a little bit longer. So I'm going to do a slab here. This is about a 4x4 square that and so here I'm going to go ahead and start pouring the concrete down. So the concrete that I decided to use was Quikrete high strength concrete mix. 50-pound bags, I've got 10 of them, and that was my estimation of how many I needed for this project. The one thing you want to keep in mind is this is my very first time ever doing this. I've just seen videos online telling people how to do this, and so I decided to try it. There's probably a lot of mistakes I made on this one, but it's a learning process, right? So if you have any suggestions or anything to help me out on the next one, it's greatly appreciated. So one other thing that I wanted to mention about this was, at the very start, I dug down about 1 inch below the form boards. That way, instead of the slab being 4 inches thick, it would be 5 inches thick. And also it would be underground a little bit, so that should give it a little bit more support. That was my thinking. Here I want to note that you shouldn't try to be so perfect like I was doing here, trying to get it all perfectly even, because you're going to be spraying water on it anyway, and all of that stuff that you tried to perfect is going to smooth out anyway with the water. So here I started adding the water. If you can see, there's a little bit of a lip where the boards are a little bit higher than the concrete. That actually turned out to be a good thing because the water would pool into it and not run off the edge. So what you want to do is set your sprayer to the lightest possible setting. A mist setting, if they have it, is what they recommend. And each time you can start adding a little bit more and more water once it starts to harden. And I did this for 8 hours straight. Once every hour, I set my timer, came out, sprayed it, waited, and then repeated.
As you can see, it didn't take long to start firming up. Follow me to see a 2-month update on this slab.
Now, one thing that I could have done in hindsight is I could have taken a bag or two of mortar mix and put that on top just so I could have something a lot smoother and not with all the rocks. Okay, so here you can see after 5 days it's hardened pretty well. I took the form boards off and went ahead and cleaned it up a little bit, and it's looking pretty good. So I would say that after doing my first dry pour, I would say that it came out pretty well. I'd give it about a 9 out of 10, and definitely want to try it some more. Next time I may do a wet pour, and just to see if which one lasts the longest. So anyway, pretty happy with it. So if you guys like this, go ahead and like and subscribe. Thanks. It was still a little bit damp, and so it will continue to harden from here.